Hello everyone, welcome to IAS Brains. Prelims 2022 is fast approaching and I am sure all of you all are already into the preparation. From today, IAS Brains is launching an exclusive current affairs program called Current Affairs Digest 2021-22. Through this program, we intend to bring to you interesting discussions related to core subjects like your Indian polity, Indian economy, science and technology, environment and ecology, international relations and various other social issues. I am sure these sessions will give you a holistic perspective which will help you not just for hacking your prelims 2022 but even your mains as well as interview. To continue watching our videos, kindly subscribe to our channel IAS Brains, and yes, do not forget to even press the bell icon. I wish you all the best. Enjoy watching our videos.
Hello everyone, welcome to IAS Brains Current Affairs Digest. So hope you have read all the current affairs which I have uploaded earlier. Now we'll be discussing much more important topics for further competitive exam. In continuation of your September current affairs, Saudi Arabia shoots down Houthi drones. Have you ever heard about Houthi people and Houthi drones? Sometimes, even in NCRTs, you may get certain questions. Like, I forgot the name of the place which was in Syria. That was asked in prelims. And it was there in NCRT and also in current affairs. So, we may think that we don't need to read NCRTs for current affairs. But sometimes when we read the NCRTs which are parallelly going on in our country in the form of current affairs, those will be definitely asked. Yes, so even Houthis were also mentioned in so and so NCRTs. Who are these Houthis? And why Saudi Arabia is attacking all these Houthis? And why there is a conflict between Houthis and Saudi Arabian people? We have to know it. Why? Because in international relations, wherever it may be, whatever it may happen, which is nearby to India, definitely we have to know about it. Yes, so who are these Houthis? These are actually the tribal people of northern Yemen. So the question may be asked like, Houthis were recently seen in news belongs to which of the following countries? You have to remember that originally they belongs to Yemen. Yes, hope you remember Yemen where it is. Yes. Sometimes the question may be asked, which of the following countries bordering the Yemen or following water bodies, which of the following water bodies bordering the Yemen? This is how current affairs and geography, world geography is related. Are you getting? Yes. So those were the tribe people. So what happened to the tribe people? They were Islamized later. It was an Islamist political and armed tribe people. Earlier there was tribe, and they were Islamized and they became the political power and with armed power. Yes, how the Talibans are doing now? Yes, the Talibans come to like conservative mindset. I think I told about the different schools which were existing in Islamism. Some believes in whatever there in the Quran, whatever the books belongs to the Islam, definitely or undoubtedly they have to follow it. One group, one category of the people, one other category of the people, they will try to liberalize according to the situations, according to the modern society. Yes, in the similar way, you have one community that is Houthis, another community, Saudi Arabia. These were Sunnis and these were Shias. Sunnis were claimed as a conservatives. Yes, hope you remember and hope you understand that. Whatever is mentioned in the Quran, exactly they have to follow it. If woman is not allowed to educate, then she should not educate. If woman is allowed to wear hijab, then yes, she have to wear. That is the thing. But coming to the Shias, little liberal. According to the modern society, they won't change the Quran. They won't disobey the Quran. But they will change the situations according to the society which was existing. So what happened? These actually Houthi groups were demanding certain rights politically, socially, economically. They want economic development of northern Yemen. You know that Yemen was not much developed. Yes, there was a continuous conflict between political powers. One group of political powers were Sunnis and another political powers were Shias. So continuously there was a clash. So already we discussed about the northeastern states too. They are claiming like we want an autonomy. Mak separate ga northeast separate country kavali. It may be Nagalim country, or it may be Assam. We want the separate country. In the similar way, these people are demanding separate autonomy for northern Yemen people. Got it? Yes, why they are in news? Because continuously there was a clash between Houthis and the Saudi Arabians. And why Saudi Arabia is involving in Yemen? Why Saudi Arabia is involving in Yemen? It is very close. You can see these Houthis were also part and parcel of Yemen and also Saudi Arabia. They are creating lot of disturbances in the Saudi Arabian economy. You got it? According to Houthis, they were like freedom fighters. According to Saudi Arabians, they were terrorists. This was the two sides of the coin. They were actually emerged from the North Yemen, a place called Sada. It's not much important. Around 1990s, as I already told you that these are Shia forces, and they started a movement called Houthi movement on the name of the tribe they exist. This is also called as Ansar Allah, means those are considered as the champions of God. Houthi movement belongs to which of the following countries? Means you have to remember that is Yemen. Is it clear? I just want to tell why there was a concept called Shia Sunni. Do anyone know it? At least raise the hand, I'll be discussing later. Shia Sunni concept. Yes, Prophet Muhammad, yes, who was a founder of the Islam. Yes, he did not declare the next prophet. So there was a clash between a group of people who are supporting one person and who are supporting the other person. Those were Abu Bakr and Ali. Yes, some people will claim that the Abu Bakr will be the next prophet, and those people were claimed as Sunnis, who directly believes in the Quran. Do you know that Muhammad Prophet wrote Quran? Did he write the Quran? No, he did not write not even a single word. After his expiration or after him, the next time, whatever the words he uttered, all those words were written in the Quran. And one more book name I forgot. H se start hota hai. Has? Hadith. Yes. All these are not at all written by the Muhammad Prophet. Those were written later. Yes. And then the people who follow or who claim that Ali will be the next prophet were Shias. So here started the Shia Sunni concept. And there was continuously, even Iran, Shia group. Saudi Arabia, Sunnis. Yes, so continuously there is a conflict between Saudi Arabia and Iran. You can see wherever the Muslims conflict mostly will be belongs to Shias and Sunnis. Compare Shias and Sunnis to India. Do India have in history, whatever you have read already, I think you have gone through medieval history. Yes, do India experience the conflict between Shias and Sunnis? Yes. Yes, who are Shias and who are Sunnis? I gave the answer. Delhi Sultanates, Sunnis. Deccan Sultanates, Bahmani Kingdom, Ahmednagar, Bijapur, Golconda, Berar. All these are Deccan Sultanates, Delhi Sultanates, Sunnis and Shias. But to be frank, there is no hard and parcel conflict between Sunnis and Shias in India. Because whoever came to India, they assimilated to our system. Do Delhi Sultanates really, are they conservatives? Are they conservatives? They did not assimilate anything. According to Quran, painting an human figure or an animal figures, like representing a live form, is prohibited. Do Delhi Sultanates do not paint? We'll be reading about the Jahangir painting that was asked in last year prelims question. Yes, who was much more efficient in the painting? Artist, Jahangir time period. Most of the painting became the climax or painting reached the climax during the time of Jahangir. So do we really tell them as Sunnis? Are you understanding? It means whatever is there in the Quran, they have to follow it. Are they really followed it? And what about the Bahmani kingdoms and Golconda, Berar, and even now we are living in the Hyderabad and it belongs to the Golconda kingdom. Do we really follow whatever is there in the Quran? Exactly. Yes. So whoever it may be in the past, apart from Britishers, in ancient or in medieval, whoever came from the foreign countries have assimilated into our country. They have just assimilated their culture with our culture. So there is no hard and parcel conflict between Shias and Sunnis in India. You got it? Even in medieval, if any history optional students are there, then you have to think in this perspective. If that was there, even we would have been part and parcel of Shia-Sunni conflict of Central Asia. Sorry, Western Asia, not Central Asia. Western Asia. We would have supported either Saudi Arabia or Iran. Yes? So there is no hard and parcel conflict. Is it okay? Got it? Houthis, from where they are, what is the conflict of Shias and Sunnis, how it is related to our Indian history, and who are Shias and who are Sunnis in our Indian history. Yes, and what are the demands of the Houthis? They are demanding the economic development. Political marginalization do exist. It means most of the Sunnis groups are politically gaining the power. They are not giving much more power to the Houthis who belongs to the Shias. So political marginalization was there. Against they are fighting. Are you getting? And Houthis majority regions, autonomy. They are claiming autonomy wherever the Houthis were in majority. And they need government accountability. Yes, whatever the government, we choose are the government. And we have every right to ask the question, why is it like this? Or why it is not performed? Or why you have performed like this? Every government accountability should be there. About the corruption and about the fair fuel prices and against the Western influence. All these were the demands of the Houthis against the Sunnis. Is it clear? Topic. Everyone. Any doubts? Do I ask the task? Whatever I gave task. I told, yes. IUCN list. Syllabus. I told you to just go through the keywords of the syllabus, not completely the syllabus, right? Only 5 to 6 keywords in a single, and you haven't done it. Yes, okay. So next topic is regarding the tribunals. Why it was in news, that too in September itself? Because there were many vacancies in the tribunals. Yes, so on the initiation of the Supreme Court told that by September 13, all the vacancies of the tribunals have to be fulfilled. And who generally fulfills the tribunals vacancies? Central government. This is also a principle of judicial activism. Hope you remember what is meant by judicial activism. Generally, what is the role of judiciary? It is interpretation of the laws. But now it is recommending the central government or the legislative body or the executive body to do something. It is not doing its actions. So do your work properly. It is going beyond its jurisdiction and talking to the government. So that was is judicial activism. Among the students, only few students will be called as activists, because they will go beyond the jurisdiction of the student line and they'll talk for someone else. Yes, so in the similar way, judiciary is taking the role that you have to fill the tribunals. So coming to the constitution and polity again. So why tribunals? Are they originally part of the constitution? Definitely no. They are not part of the constitution. And they have introduced in 42nd Amendment Act in 1976 as a new part. That is, Part 14A was introduced, and this article consists of only this part consists of only 2 articles, 323A and 323B. First of all, what is the role of tribunal? Kyun chahiye humko tribunal? We have already judiciary, we have courts, we have session courts, we have high courts, we have Supreme Courts, and Supreme Court ke liye bhi bahut sare benches. You have all the things, and then why do you need tribunals? Answer. Our judiciary is known for, yes, obviously, known fact. If think that a company came to India and it want to establish a new business or new production unit, and there was a controversy between that production unit and some other people. If that case was dealt by the regular judiciary which was taking out, can it be possible? Can it be dealt so easily? Yes, if it continues for a long time, do foreign countries come to India and invest? Do our economy grows? Yes, everything is a problem. And coming to the water tribunals, yes, do judiciary know everything about the water, how much it have to be distributed, and what are the general principles, whatever we are using, and what are the level of the water level according to the season? Can judiciary do it? Do any law exist to deal that cases? Are you getting? Water tribunal cases, can judiciary deal that? Judiciary can't. Hydrological department members can do it. So there are certain things in our country which are not, or which are can't by our judiciary. Water cases. Most of the Krishna River Water Tribunal. Yes, do Supreme Court ne establish kiya tribunal? Central government will establish. And who are the part and parcel of that? Obviously, certain judiciary members will be part and parcel of it. But hydrological department research members will be part and parcel of it in order to exactly know about the water quality and water quantity and how it is to be distributed and everything. True or not? Can judiciary do everything in the country? Can judiciary deal with all the laws? Can judiciary deal with the martial laws? Yes? Can judiciary deal with the martial law? So in certain cases where out of the jurisdiction of this judiciary, certain jurisdictions exist, for that cases tribunals are needed. And one more thing, in order to have the proper economic development of their country, yes, in order to maintain international relations, in order to have the contract workers properly, then we need the tribunals in order to deal the cases as soon as possible. But negative side or the criticism is tribunals also are not up to the mark in performance. Even we know the Krishna Water Tribunals or many tribunals are just delaying for almost 40 years, 30 years, 20 years. It's been continuing. That was a drawback of tribunals. Even though it is a drawback, we need a regulation. I already told you that quitting is not the solution. You have to regulate the things. So for that purpose, in order to deal the cases which are out of the jurisdiction of the judiciary, and also for proper economic development and certain administrative activities. If you are all selected for civils. Yes, and you have an issue that you got 100 marks or you got 125 marks in prelims, and it was something like, not in prelims, in interview. You got selected, but it was misplaced. You have to get an IAS post, but you got an IRS post. Where you have to approach? Do you go again to the judiciary, Supreme Court? Yes, High Court, Central Administrative Tribunal. Yes, which deals with all the administration activities, posts, whatever the posts which were exist in central government, state government, local bodies, public authorities, all these job opportunities ki jo bhi issues hai, all this you have to approach to Central Administrative Tribunal. After becoming an IAS officer, think that you are taking out one project and suddenly you got transferred. Yes, and you want to complete that project by staying at that place for more 2 months. So you have to extend your transfer for more 2 months. So to whom you will approach? Again, the Administrative Tribunal. You understood? These are not the jurisdictions of the courts. If my fundamental rights are violated, then I can approach the courts. Here, there is no case of fundamental rights or anything. It's an administrative service. You got it? What is the use of tribunals? Yes. So in this, we have 323A and 323B. In only certain 2 or 3 things are necessary, not much in terms of prelims only. 323A, only Parliament can make the tribunals. Yes, only Parliament can make the tribunals, and that too for administrative tribunals. Just now I gave the examples, right? Yes, those are certain issues where administrative tribunals have to be established by Parliament. And what about the case of 323B? In all other matter cases, either maybe taxation. I already told you that contract loss. Yes, certain international personalities want to invest in India, related to that cases. All other matters will be dealt in Article 323B. Who can make a tribunals in according to Article 323B? Anyone? Yes, answer. Both center and the states, both the center and the state governments can establish the tribunals according to Article 323B. 323A, only parliament, and that too only in case of administrative tribunals. For all other cases, 323B, and that is by both center and also the state. Is it clear? Yes, any doubts? Administrative tribunals and who establishes it, and according to constitution what is there, and why tribunals are needed, and what is the drawback of the tribunals, and still the vacancies are existing. We are reading about the September current affairs, but still vacancies do exist. So tell me, any doubts?